Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to a special episode of Skulls Crack the Code. I'm going to have a special guest coming on tonight. I don't know who it is, but we'll find out very shortly. So let's bring that guest on. Oh my God, look who it is. The wonder of quantity skill, C2K. How you doing, my brother?
I'm very good, very good. How about you, my brother?
Yeah, I heard, man. I heard it's freezing over there where you're at, over there in New York City.
Yes, it's freezing. Keeps snowing a lot. Yeah, very cold out here.
Yeah, I've been hearing that Mother Nature decided to throw a snowstorm in multiple states that they had to declare emergency. But it looks like you're still out there working.
Yeah, it's what we hear looks like it's like a working. It's really crazy, But hey, we good. Luckily, we don't have that a storm that we were supposed to have. Um, but yeah, we good.
Yeah, I haven't seen snow in several years. I get
Right,
with
that's
enough
right.
earthquakes and heat waves and the fire, but the snow, man, I just have to go up in the mountain or the middle of the desert when it's actually snowing.
Oh yeah. Oh man.
So I heard rumors that you're supposed to be coming to RCEW
Yeah.
very shortly.
Yeah.
You enlighten
Yeah.
the fans on that.
Yeah. Very shortly. I'm coming to RCEW very soon. Uh, Hopefully by probably July. July. I'm thinking to go to RCEW, and I mean not only RCEW. There's a lot of backyards and federations that I'm gonna be in on Rising Wisconsin. We're talking about RCEW, FPWE. Um, Also in Appleton, Wisconsin, I'm going to be in WC,
Place I
Wrestling
have been
Championship.
to. Well, I face on their champion, Craven Rage.
Who knows? Right now, it's up in the air. I don't know who I'm gonna face in WCE, but it's gonna be a surprise. There's gonna be a surprise in WCE once I get there.
But I know whoever they put towards you, it's going to be a great match, no matter what.
Definitely, definitely. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a great match. To make a great storyline.
Hmm. So now I have another question to ask you. There's
Yes.
some development story in a certain promotion I cannot disclose, but you know about main event talent that are well known. What do you feel about them not just missing one, but missing two shows by being a no call in, and you're supposed to be the main attraction for the show? What's your take about that? That a person doesn't show up that all the fans are really wanting to see, and you're a household name, but you don't show up to these events that they have put you on.
Wow. Jesus. I mean, if you're like the main attraction, you are the face. and you don't want that the fans, wants to, to be, to come, the company or back every situation, and you don't come once or twice. It's like it not only gonna hurt your character, it can hurt your career, it can hurt your legacy, it can hurt your reputation. But there's this has to be a legal or an explanation for it. There has to be an explanation for it. Sometimes we can not go for family, family reasons or stuff like that. But if there's no explanation whatsoever, if there's no real reason for it, yeah, it could really hurt you.
Yeah, and what's really concerning about the whole aspect of it, he didn't even decide to give the promoter a phone call or nothing, not even a text
Oh
saying,
my
"Hey, I
word.
can't make it,"
Oh
or
yeah,
such
that's
and such a
that's what.
reason. But it's just basically just left them blank.
Yeah, that's now that you said that. Now that's really it's worse now. That if you don't call the promotion or the promoter and or let them know what's going on, there's no type of communications. That's really
Especially
king. Yeah.
when this certain individual has been in MLW, Major League Wrestling. He's been in
Wow.
AAA.
Wow.
I'm like, you should know those standards, what they expect, especially when
Yeah.
it's coming to a local independent show.
Definitely.
I love,
Definitely.
I love this person, but it's it's a shame because he didn't show up for the Christmas show. He didn't show up that past weekend for the 2026 show opening show.
Yeah, he needs to do better. He got to do better. I mean, you know, always keep communication with the promotion, the promoters, and the bookers, and always keep communication. That's very important. You know,
Especially when this,
communication is very.
and it's even shocking, especially when this promotion is putting a lot of top dollars just to pay you to come, putting you on the
Yeah,
marquee.
true, true.
It's literally, I was going to say, totally unprofessional
Yeah, yes,
for a person who has been in the big time.
yep. Yeah, man. I always, I mean, when you guys know that I do have my promotions out there. C2K Entertainment, C2K Wrestling Promotions, Back at Wrestling, and 2.0, and that's every meeting that we do. Every meeting that we do, it's always we always talk about communication. Always talk about communication. That's the first thing that we do talk about because it's very important. Communication is very important. It's the key. You know, if they put you if they book you in a show once or twice, because remember they made the flyers out there. When they promote it, they promote it in social media, and at the same time, the flyers already out there. The audience already waiting for you. They expecting you to come to the show. And you know calling a show in the first show, the second show. Yeah, that's really now they're gonna hurt you as a wrestler, as a your legacy, your career. It could hurt the fans too. It could hurt the fans too. It could hurt your fans. The fan base. That's something that communication is the key to everything.
And now who knows if the promotion don't even want to try to invite him again. Or whatever the case may be, I hope he thinks about what half transpires.
Yes.
Because, like I said, you've been a household name, you've been in the major companies. A lot of a dream to go to.
Exactly. Yeah, especially your household name. Yeah.
We're up again, bud.
Like turn the third person that's in Evolve. She waited almost 15 years just to get a shot at the developmental territory for Evolve. Just to get WWE ID. Some people wait years and years just to get a shot at the major promotion.
Probably the other day I told him I don't fucking business. I did too.
Yeah, that's really. I mean, I just hope that he doesn't not do it again. I just hope that he does, comes with an explanation. That's what that's what the audience, the fans are waiting for. An explanation of why, and not only an explanation, I apologize, an apology, after the explanation. You know what I mean? And I think that's what the fans, are waiting for. They deserve that. They deserve that explanation. They deserve that apology. So I hope that he, it doesn't happen the third time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and it's very shocking. Like, Mike, I do about 150 shows a year.
Yeah.
I always try to find a way to get to those bookings.
Yep.
Even if I have to take the bus, take a train, the Greyhound bus. And there's a few times where I didn't make what I was supposed to make. I ended up sleeping at a local bus terminal. I can't afford to get a hotel. But that's a life in wrestling.
Whenever, brother, I have to go. I'm sorry because I have to go because I'm at work. But I just wanted to just come and say hi. I'm glad to be back at your show, man. Hopefully, this is not the last time I come over here, but I'll be back very soon. I want to tell everybody to stay tuned for the C2K Fairward Tour 2026. It's going to start on April. It's going to last for 5 months from April to August. There's going to be a lot of wrestling federations that I'm going to be in. WCRC, WFPWE, WCE, TVW. In Rochester, New York, RWE, HIBW, and many more. So I'm so excited to return to the ring on April 2026. I got a lot of opportunities for a lot of championships that I'm going to go for. Different backyard wrestlers that I haven't been, in the ring before. It's going to be great, and I can't wait. So stay tuned for C2K Fairward Tour 2026. And remember, C2K Talk Show, Sales Podcast is going to keep doing the shows and the podcast. So I have to go. My brother, thank you for having me on your show. And C2K out.
Thank you for coming, my friend. Make that money. And you guys have it at C2K Carnage to Kill. What a shocking return to Skull Talk Live. I just received some development story right now coming out of AEW that Tomasa Tampa has signed with AEW and made his debut tonight. I hope AEW does the right thing with Tommaso Ciampa. I remember meeting you several years ago in my hometown of Riverside during an NXT show where you were teaming up with Johnny Gargano, DIY, taking on some other NXT guys. I can't remember their name. And you gave me a memorable moment, finding an autograph for me, and treating the disabled with respect. So, Tommaso Ciampa, I can't wait to see more of you in AEW. And now what leads Johnny Gargano with now? Is Johnny Gargano going to go have a solo run now? Or try to find a new partner in the near future? Besides all of that, this Saturday in Staten, California, XWW Pro present a beauty of power. There is so many exciting matches on this card. You're not just going to get one death match, but two death matches in the same night. And Skulls makes his return to XWW this Saturday in Staten, California. And tickets are only $20 at the door. So come down, get your guys a ticket, and enjoy some great wrestling. There will be 6 incredible matches. So come down to the Orange County Championship Wrestling Training Academy in Staten, California. And you guys will have a memorable night. And for the first time in SWW, there will be a 200 syringes death match where Mr. California takes on the Canadian, the body, in a 200 syringe match. The last time these two met, it was a 100 syringes death match. Now it's a rematch, but with a little stepping up the ante. So you will see superstars such as BJ Connor, Lee Brew, and many others. Now, coming February 21st at the Great Iron Brewing Company, the West Coast Wrestling Company present Inclusion, where battle lines were drawn at the last show. Now, the war begins. Tickets are still available at Eventbrite. And use my promo code to save 10% on those tickets. Use promo code SKULLZ, SKULLZ, to save 10%. Because as we get closer to that event, the prices of those tickets go up and up and up, where it's going to be too late to even try to purchase a ticket. We sold out the show last time we were there. Now let's make it again. And to make an announcement for that show, there is a returning referee who will be making his return after being out for several months with an injury. I will not say who his name is. And that's more reason why you guys want to get your guys' West Coast Wrestling ticket at Eventbrite and use promo code SKALLS to save 10%. And hopefully the rain give us a break this time. And Mother Nature is our friend. With that being said, now let's talk about a very special birthday shout out. Even though this person's birthday is tomorrow, but I'm going to give her a very special birthday shout out to Roberta, also known as Mama's God, my lovely mother, who will be turning 69 years old tomorrow. Whew. So, Mom, I want to wish you a very special happy birthday. I'm sorry I can't be there to celebrate with you, since I'm on the road right now, working countless shows. But once I'm back in town, I will guarantee you to take you and do something special for you. And also, I want to give another special birthday shout out to Julio Gomez, one of my longtime fans, who will be celebrating his birthday in just a couple of days. And we have another guest who is sitting backstage right now. I wonder who this person can be. So let's bring him on and see what this person has to say.
Good evening.
Welcome to the show, Drake Vandenberg.
True. Very true.
So what is on your mind tonight?
The biggest show coming out in RCW. Never Surrender.
Interesting. So when is this event supposed to be taking place?
This year in May.
It's your May.
I hope you show up so I can have fun with you. Experiments, my friend. Experiments.
That's the thing. You never know when I'm going to show up.
True, but I'm here to talk about RCW, the biggest show now in Racine. The biggest show that we started from the bottom and we've grown. We had a big bang last year. We're planning on a big bang this year. Titles are on the line this year.
Very interesting.
And I heard that the Red Demon wants me.
The Red Demon. You sure it's not the big Red Demon? Kane?
Big Red Demon. That name. He calls himself the Big Red Demon. Where's the fire? Where's hell? He's supposedly saying that he's your brother. You said you had high people. You said you had family in high places.
I do.
And I feel like, honestly, as a more intelligent person now, I'm putting the two together. It seems like you called him to try to take me out. A.K. Drake Wolf. Now Drake Vandenberg, new brain person, way more smarter. I gotta tell everyone out, Drake Wolf is dead. There is a new reckoning. Drake Vandenberg.
Yeah, speaking of Red Demon, didn't she cost you your championship?
Yes, he did.
After you dethroned his brother?
Yes,
one of the longest rating EAW hardcore champion?
And I was a longer rating hardcore champion in RCW. Belts are belts. It doesn't matter about the belt on the person. It matters the person. A belt is this a title. A person, like a wrestler, it means they're a champion without the title. It doesn't matter if they have a title or not. They're still a champion. Titles is a plus. That's all.
And speaking of no surrender, what can a fan expect from this show that's supposed to be taking place in May?
It's going to be big. It's going to be better. It's going to be the biggest banging show of the year, of this year. We had a great year last year. We're going to continue. We're trying to grow.
So are you guys going to step it up a notch or bring in new talent? That's what the people want to know.
There is new talent, and there's new talent. Craven Rage.
Interesting. And I've been hearing Black Rose is supposed to be coming.
I heard from.
Unfortunately, she had a little setback during her training session.
Correct. I heard from management, and I heard from the news that she will not be appearing this year until she's healed. Plus, what happened to me last year, when AT faced me, he put me in a sling.
Very interesting.
But I'll be ready for this year to defend my title. Supposedly, Red Demon is going to try to cash in on me. He said anytime, anywhere. Very interesting.
Well, who knows when? We just have to wait and find out.
Correct. And AT he accepted my match, surprisingly, for a rematch for the hardcore title. Surprise. You think he's going to get away with what he did to me last year. But like I told him on my show, that I use a chessboard. I play chess with my opponents.
And let's guess, you're the pawn.
Oh, no, I'm not the pawn. Never. Of course not.
The weakest link.
Never. No, 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 no. Elementary, my sir. Yes, I'm taking a quote from one of my favorite authors, my favorite detective, Sherlock Holmes. Elementary, my dear. It's going to be me playing checkmate on him. But, anywho, RCW, they start from the bottom. Now we're getting bigger and better. We got new talent, bigger shows this year, training. I hope. And supposedly, C2K is calling me out.
Yeah, then I heard that he's supposed to be coming out in July. Going to the sources he just said a few minutes ago before you came on.
He needs to realize this. He wants to say he comes out in July, but the show's in May. He's trying to get in my head. It's not going to work. I'm not the angry one anymore. I'm not the one that gets angry no matter what. Like I said, I'm an intelligent villain. Yeah, that works. Intelligent villain. The Alchemist changed me into a better person. So it's going to be a great show this year. I can't wait to face C2K. It's going to be a great match. But he needs to realize this, that I'm going to play chess with him and show him that he's going to have checkmate in 3 moves.
Whoa, 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 whoa. That is very interesting because that only happened once in history that somebody had won somebody in a 3-move checkmate. And that was against a person who couldn't even play chess.
I play chess. I don't lose in chess, my sir. And you. You got away from me, what, once, twice, 3 times? But if I ever face you again, you're not going to get away this time, Skulls. Never. I've been watching your moves, paying attention to your styles, learning your tricks. So it'll be interesting if you ever step up to me again.
Oh,
Be the
don't
final
worry. Don't
rival.
worry. We already have our date set.
Interesting.
Some had made it very clear
Very interesting.
that me and you are going to have our rematch.
Oh, wow. And you call yourself the devil, or the devil of the skulls. Interesting.
But it's going to be very interesting when we step in that ring again.
What you think?
It's going to be more violent than ever.
What are you trying to do? Put me out? Put me on the shelf? You know you're gonna fail like everyone else, right? No one put me on the shelf yet. AT almost did, but he failed last year. He may put me in a sling. He injured my arm, so who cares? I will be ready for that one. That was a minor injury. A minor injury.
But look, think about it. Think about it.
It's a
How
sprain.
many times it took AT to beat me?
Correct. Very correct. True. But he got me in a sprain. He sprained my arm. Oh my God, that's going to really bother me. I got a surprise for him this year at the show. And I heard
Now he aligned himself with Bone.
that Bones. Yes. I saw
And
his
he's
little
afraid to step in the ring again, Skull, because he knows he couldn't beat Skull until Skull wasn't even 100%.
Bones.
That was a fluke,
Bones.
some may say.
Bones. Bones. I seen Bones' little promo at the end of the show. It was interesting that he was saying that he might show up. He did show up last show, I believe. Did he show up? No, he did not show last show. Did he?
Unfortunately, Bone did show up, but he was more behind the scene.
Correct. Because last show, I became the champ. First ever.
And let's speak of that. Yeah, you
National
became a champ, and you decided you wanted to take out AT and Red Demon, you and your little partner, that Bone finally showed up and took you guys out.
We knocked out.
You guys ran back to the locker room.
We knocked out Shadow. We knocked out AT. We knocked out Red Demon.
But when you guys saw Bone, you guys are like, what the hell just happened? And you guys held tight, pretty much hightailed it out of there. Because you knew how dangerous Bone was.
We send a message to his little team. That's all. We send a message to his team to show who we are. We're the Delta Squad. I'm going to say this in a smart way, not a mean way, that he needs to realize that we run the show. No other team runs the show except us. We're the ones who runs the show. The Delta Squad. And supposedly AT and Red Demon is calling out me and my partner for the tag team belts this year. Red Demon.
Who knows? Who knows? Bone might even show up during that match. Who knows?
I'm going to make this match a little interesting, if management agrees. I'm going to see if they'll let it happen. They want to face us? Fine. But it's going to be a Delta Force rules? Anything goes. Anyone can show up to stop whoever or make sure they don't take the titles from us if they do face us. No one's going to touch the tag team belts. I'm going to say this. We are the reign fighting champions, RCW tag team champions, for a reason. And supposedly Ray Ooze is calling you out, supposedly. Interesting. That'll be a blast. First ever you face Ray Ooze? Ever?
The first time? Yeah, it seems like everybody wants the piece of Skull. But can they handle the pressure?
Great fans, you'll find out in time, because the cards will be on YouTube like normally. You'll find out who's facing who in time. It'll be a great video.
We have another guest. Let's see who this is.
Who is the pathetic this time? Oh, Lord. Oh, come on.
Welcome to the show.
Acadian. Interesting. The owner of RCW.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Alex Arcada. And welcome, Mr. Skulls, the host of Skulls Talk Live, and a current recipient of last year's RCW Year-End Awards. Congratulations on your festivities of making this award prestige and all possible. And I also want to thank you for being the alleged chosen host of this year's or last year's RCW Year-End Awards. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
I also want to give a quick thank you to these RCW nominees for this year's festivities and awards. So I congratulate them on the job well done and making all the seasons of this year's RCW Year-End Awards and RCW season as a whole possible. So I congratulate you and I send kudos to those who have made it thus far.
Interesting.
Very interesting.
Very
Now,
interesting.
as you, Mr. Vandenberg,
Yes,
Oh.
that's me.
on the last episode of the Theos Effect, and on your own specific debut show called the Vandenberg Laboratory, I have examined all aspects of what's to come on this season's RCW within months. And therefore, as spoken throughout RCW management, as a recipient of RCW management and those that surround the management role, our upcoming opening seasons. And our next show will be none other, as pronounced, as RCW's Never Surrender pay-per-view, which comes out on May 9th, 2026. And about that time, we will announce many surprises, many new faces, many new debuts, and everything else in between from start to finish within this show of Never Surrender. Also, Mr. Stones, I'd like to announce your optional invitation towards this pay-per-view of Never Surrender. Also, on behalf of RCW management, I'd like to quickly invite you for your Skull Talk Live to take place live at the Never Surrender post show immediately following the Never Surrender pay-per-view.
Very interesting. For the very first time, you just heard it from management. Skull Talk Live is coming to RCEW May 9th. So you guys cannot miss it.
Also, on behalf of RCW management, Mr. Drake Vandenberg will be having his automatic rematch clause against AT for the RCW Hardcore Championship and the first time ever Ultimate Breaking Point match.
Oh,
And on top of that, you heard it first from the Drake Vandenberg show from the Vandenberg Laboratory. It's official. And we'll highlight the main event between Drake Vandenberg versus C2K to kick off part of C2K's farewell tour this season in RCW.
Very interesting. Very interesting. So, AT, I'm going to be nice about this one. I'm normally not. You are a kumquat. So, I'll see you this year. And I'm taking my title back. Rifle mine.
And be sure that you, Mr. Drake Vandenberg, will be the first to know along with AT, to pass on the message within RCW management that RCW management will be watching very, very vacantly and very, very closely to every single match, every single one of them. So, in other words, I can pronounce in 2 simple words: impress us.
I'm playing on it. I got a new song, new entrance, song, new look. Brand new look. And maybe the Alchemist might show up on my side against AT. Who knows? My mentor might show up.
Let's just hope for your sake, Mr. Vandenberg. Your first impression could be very well a very, very, very depending pin of approval to RTW management.
Let me say this, Acadian. I've been talking to Alchemist. He told me he might show up on my side for support against AT. He's not planning on doing nothing wrong. He might just show up and watch how his new protege does in the ring with the new moves, new way of thinking. So,
Great Vandenberg, leave this in mind all the way until May 9th. And that's with 2 simple words: impress us.
But you
Don't
know,
worry.
Brian is always watching.
don't worry about
Especially when a Hall of Famer is going to be in the building.
Don't worry about it. I will impress you this year because I'm way different than I used to be. Like I said, I'm not the angry one, always get anger in the ring. I'm a lot more smarter.
And speaking of impression, I informed those, especially within the RCW locker room, including management, production, directors, everything else between. Please keep yourself frosty of unknown presences that are familiar or unfamiliar that we have faced off in the past. Not to make any form of attendance in any way, shape, or form, ever, to disrupt this type of ordeal throughout this entire season.
Interesting. I know you guys don't see me in my backstage. It's getting cleaned by professionals. My shirt's getting cleaned. My jacket's getting steamed. My belt is getting ready for this year. Both belts.
Let's just ensure that hopefully throughout the impressions of RCW management, there should be no such thing as making sure that there's no I in team, especially if there is someone who becomes an I in team that might be amongst us. But just remember, throughout RCW season, at the beginning of May 9th, the majority of us here at RCW management will be working very instinctively and very carefully to make sure there's no blackmailing, no shenanigans, no other excuses or BS. Because there's going to come times like this, when the time will come, one of us is going to run out of second chances.
Interesting. And I heard that from rumors that Damien is getting shows ready for Fiddle Wrestling.
I'm sure that Damian Bruntman will handle his job very seriously and very vacantly, and hopefully it will meet up to its full potential as much as the rest of the higher-ups in the RCW management and those included.
Correct. I just heard rumors that Damien is getting ready. I know people have been wondering, but I talked to Damien once. He told me he's just been busy getting shows and matches ready for Fiddle Wrestling this year too. before.
Talent will make a very, very decent impression, especially amongst their up and coming debuts in the future. So far, their potential, their talent, and their impression lies within their hands. The only thing we ask for in return is don't fail them.
Interesting. Very interesting.
But Mr. Skulls, also Soul Talk Live, Mr. Drake Vandenberg, I have business to attend to. So I bid you guys to do. Enjoy the rest of the off season. It's come May 9th. The real work begins.
A new era.
Oh yeah.
Is upon on us.
I heard too that I finally shut down. What was his name? A long time ago. Oh yeah, the Savage one. He's no more because of me. He's gone. He's poof. No more existence. Thank God.
So pretty much you're saying he finally got lost in his own realm?
Correct.
Like he told to travel far away from?
Correct. The Savage one is no more. I wish before I changed, I wish I took some instant from him and I can use it for experiments to see what makes him tick. I know the alchemist would love his blood or his instant from him as a Savage one.
It sounds like the weather beginning to the former puppy that he keeps sniffing. See if it's a male or a female?
I'm going to explain this. I may have a sinus infection, but it's not going to stop me for what I have to do. That's all I got to say. Like I said, I'm not that little puppy, and I'm going to make sure I put that in your thick skull head if I have to hit a book against it. I'm not that wolf anymore.
Apparently, it sounds like alternate hasn't got the puppy fully out of you yet. You sure he's doing the whatever you want to call a science experiment properly with you? That you saying that you've been going through this transformation?
I may have the wolf, but I know how to control it now. It doesn't take over me like something's happening with my mentor, but I'm not gonna say what's happening. He's changing. He's not the same person anymore. He's getting more angry and a lot more different. The alchemist is. I've been seeing it in his eyes. He has been changing, but no one's gonna know until it happens. He's still a great scientist, but he's trying to control something. That's all I gotta say, and it's not helping with my blood.
Well, I want to thank you, Drake Vandenberg, for coming on tonight.
Great
I know
honor.
you're a busy man.
Oh yes, of
I'm
course
a busy man. So, do you have any final last words for the upcoming season?
Yeah, RCW, I'm gonna let you know that the fans and followers of the Drake Vandenberg Laboratory, the Phyllis Effect, Skulls Talk, C2K show, and the Little Weasel AT. We're planning to have a bigger show this year, and it's gonna be big and better than last year. RCW is going to have a great year this year.
So you're right. So once again, Trey Vandenberg, make sure you guys tune in for his show that is coming up pretty soon. And I'll see you guys on the next Skull Talk Live, where we host weekly shows. And we will see you soon.